I am Olamide Kayode, a year 3 nursing student from Brandon University, and I identify as a she. This research project is a health fair project, and then we get to pick a topic of our choice that we're going to talk about, that you're passionate about. And then for my group, we chose a topic that has to do with how infections spread among children. And then we have a whole lot of information here on our tripod. We talked about how children are more at risk, and then how to prevent these infections from spreading among them. And then we have this chain of infection, the 6 links of chain of infection, how these infections actually spread amongst children. And then we have some public health implications and prevention aspects to this one. So we discussed here that children are, their immune system is still developing. That is why they are more at risk. And then they are close contact learners, hugging, playing around with each other. And we know them to have their hands go on surfaces and then on their faces and all over the place and then into the mouth. So, and then some of them are still having challenges with toileting and diaper needs, stuff like that. They're still young, they're still learning. And so we have ways to prevent all of these things. Hand hygiene is a big one. And then disinfecting their toys, doorknobs, surfaces is a big one. And then the last thing we discussed here is about getting vaccinated. They need to be vaccinated so that we can prevent that spread of diseases. And then we have this interesting diagram of the chain of infection. We have the portal of entry, which is the first thing, from the mouth or cut through the skin. They go to a susceptible host, just probably babies, older children, or people that are immunocompromised. And then the germs are happy. They are in there and saying, oh, yeah, we got in. And then children innocently playing around, hugging each other, holding onto each other. They keep spreading those germs. And now they become sick, coughing, stooling, and crying, Mommy, I'm sick. And then, the germs get out either through the portal of exit, through the mouth, vomit, saliva, and then they keep spreading it. And then the chains goes on and on and on like that. And so the public health comes in just to have a way of implementing changes to this spread, and then to ensure that this spread is being prevented. We have to educate the public, educate the parents on how to teach our children to curb the spread of germs. So that is what my project is all about. And then we have a little game for people that are interested in playing the game right here on the table. For this project, myself and my partner, we were like, for children, we say they are the two extreme ends of things. We have the older adults, we have the younger adults in the middle, and then we have the children at the very end. So the two extreme ends. Then for children, we're particularly interested in them because they are kids, and then you're just developing, you're learning, you get to see the progression of how things are with them, when they're still young compared to when they become adolescents, compared to when they become adults. The way they understand things differ. And then with them, they're just, that it's a light bulb for every step, every milestone for them, it's a light bulb for them. So they're very interesting, they're very cute to study, to look at, and then to educate them. When you're educating kids, it's quite different from when you educate an adult. With kids, it's fun educating them. So it's something we were really, really, really passionate about, and then we really wanted to pick this topic for them. So this project has kind of a high opener for me in particular. We've had people from public health come in, and they're very much interested in our projects. They're actually asking us how we can send our tripod, over to them at public health so that they can have it on display. So I think this is going to be a very informative project for the public health to use as implementation measures, helping them in their policies, helping them in education, see how they can turn and change things around. So this project, I believe, is very, very, very impactful.
Wonderful. And where are you planning to head in your education? This is your third year in nursing?
Yes.
Where are you going after this?
Okay, I've not actually made up my mind as to what I'm going to be doing moving forward, but at this point, you still get to, play around with things, see what you're going to be interested in, and then probably in the future get a hold of what you actually want to do.